Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about the different types of yoga out there. Not all yoga is the same, and if you're new to yoga, you may have wondered what type of yoga is right for me. Sit down and watch this because we're going to break down the 11 different types of yoga and tell you which ones are best for what type of occasions. I'm sure you'll find the one that works best for you. There's so many different types of yoga out there, whether you want a more physically demanding class or an easy, relaxing, meditative class. With each style a bit different than the others, you'll find variations depending on the teachers. Giving a few styles and teachers a try before you settle on your favorite will enhance your overall yoga experience and challenge you to break out of your comfort zone. So here are the 11 major types of yoga. Number 1, Vinyasa. Vinyasa means to place in a special way, and in this case, yoga postures. Vinyasa yoga is considered the most athletic yoga style. Vinyasa was adopted from the Ashtanga yoga in the 1980s. Many types of yoga can be considered Vinyasa flows, such as Ashtanga, Power Yoga, and Prana. In Vinyasa classes, the movement is coordinated with your breath and the movement to flow from one pose to the other. Vinyasa styles can vary depending on the teacher, and there can be many types of poses in different sequences. Number 2, Hatha. The Sanskrit term Hatha is an umbrella term for all physical postures of yoga. In the West, Hatha simply refers to all other styles of yoga that are grounded in a physical practice. Hatha yoga classes are usually best for beginners since they are usually paced slower than other yoga styles. Hatha classes today are a classic approach to breathing and exercises. If you're brand new to yoga, Hatha yoga is a great entry point to the practice. Iyengar yoga. Iyengar yoga was founded by BKS Iyengar and focuses on alignment as well as detailed and precise movements. In a Iyengar class, students perform a variety of postures while controlling the breath. Generally, the poses are held for a long time while adjusting the minutiae of the pose. Iyengar relies heavily on props to help students perfect their form and go deeper into poses in a safe manner. Although you won't jump around, you will definitely get a workout and feel incredibly open and relaxed after a Iyengar class. This style is really great for people with injuries who need to work slowly and methodically. Kundalini yoga. Kundalini yoga practice is equal parts spiritual and physical. This style is about releasing the Kundalini energy in your body said to be trapped or coiled in the lower spine. These classes really work your core and breathing with fast-moving, invigorating poses and breath exercises. These classes are pretty intense and can involve chanting, mantra, and meditation. Ashtanga yoga. In Sanskrit, Ashtanga is translated as 8-limb path. In India, people gather to practice this form of yoga together at their own pace. If you see Ashtanga yoga, it's expected of you to know the series. Ashtanga yoga involves a very physically demanding sequence of postures, so this style of yoga is definitely not for the beginner. It takes an experienced yogi to really love it. Ashtanga starts with 5 sun salutation A's and 5 sun salutation B's, and then moves into a series of standing and floor postures. Bikram yoga. Bikram yoga, also called hot yoga, features a sequence of set poses in a sauna-like room, typically set at 105 degrees and 40% humidity. The sequence includes a series of 26 basic postures, with each one performed twice, and many of these poses are focused on proper alignment. If you're interested in yoga with the heat turned up, look for studios that offer hot yoga classes. Yin yoga is a slow-paced style of yoga with seated postures that are held for long periods of time. Yin can be a meditative yoga practice that helps you find inner peace. Yin yoga is a great class for beginners, as postures can be held for 45 seconds to 2 minutes. The classes are relaxed, as you're supposed to let gravity do most of the work. Restorative yoga. Restorative yoga focuses on winding down after a long day and relaxing your mind. At its core, this style focuses on body relaxation. Restorative yoga also helps to cleanse and free your mind. You spend more time in fewer postures throughout the class. Many of these poses are modified to be easier and more relaxing. Many props are used and are placed, such as blankets and bolsters and eye pillows, and all of these props are there to help you sink deeper into relaxation. Number 9, prenatal yoga. Prenatal yoga is carefully adapted for moms-to-be and is tailored to women in all trimesters. Many have said that prenatal is one of the best types of exercises for expectant mothers because of the pelvic floor work, focus on breathing, and bonding with the growing baby. Prenatal yoga also helps mothers prepare for labor and delivery. During this practice, you use props in order to modify your poses to ensure stability. In this class, it's way more about stability than flexibility. Anusara yoga. Anusara is a modern-day version of Hatha yoga, most similar to Vinyasa in that it focuses on alignment, but with more focus on the mind-heart-body connection. It was created by John Friend, who created a unique system called the Universal Principles of Alignment. Anusara focuses on spirals of how each body part should be moving, and it's also known for its emphasis on heart opening. Expect to often stop in class and gather around a student as the instructor breaks down a pose. Number 11, Jivamukti yoga. Jivamukti was founded in 1984 by Sharon Gannon and David Life. Jivamukti is mainly Vinyasa-style flow classes infused with Hindi spiritual teachings. At its core, this style emphasizes connection to Earth as a living being, so most Jivamukti devotees follow their vegetarian philosophy. A series of chants usually opens the beginning of the class, followed by a series of poses that align with the 5 tenets of Jivamukti yoga and philosophy. There are plenty of YouTube videos that demonstrate each of these types of yoga philosophies in more detail so you can get a sense for it, and I encourage you to try many of the different ones to see which one is right for you. In the description below, I have some links to where you can find some yoga classes, as well as where you can get some yoga props, so that you can follow along some of these classes if you decide to take them online. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will subscribe and like this video. Also, leave me a comment below on what your favorite yoga practice is, which ones you like, which ones you didn't like. And if you want to see a video on the top 10 yoga instructors giving free classes online on YouTube, check out this video here, as well as other videos I have on this channel. I hope this was very helpful to you. Namaste.